Hi, I'm Claudia Brown Coulter with Pivotal Peace. I am your go-to mediator for navigating divorce while parenting children with special needs. I'm also a legal document assistant, LDA, based in the greater Los Angeles area. One of the things that I don't talk about much is that I am a conflict coach. I mean, come on, I'm a mediator. Conflict is my business. So I want to share with you a conflict tip, and it's about staying calm, which is really, really hard to do. So let's talk about what you need to do and why you need to do it. If you can stay calm in the midst of a conflict, whether that's a conflict related to divorce or any other interpersonal conflict, it allows you to keep the situation from escalating. Because once things escalate, they go really, really, really fast. And before you know it, things are spiraling out of control and you can't even remember how you got there. It also allows you to have a more productive conversation. This is not going to happen overnight. This is not going to happen overnight. That's okay. When you stay calm, you're able to make better decisions. And if it is in a divorce context with children, it's going to be better for your children as well. One of the ways, or one of the things that you can do, is to develop a practice of meditation, some sort of mindfulness, whatever it is, something that can help center you on a regular basis. Now, I don't always do that. It's one of those things where you know you should do it and you don't always do it. That's okay. It's a practice. So when we remember, we get back into it. When you begin to do this, even if you do it once, the immediate effects are that you are calmer, you are more centered, you're more in touch with yourself. So if you are in a challenging relationship or a challenging job, something where you know conflict is coming, if you can center yourself, if you can practice that mindfulness on a more regular basis before you see that person, before you go into the office, it's really, really, really going to help you. If you can take a break from the person and get away, great. A lot of times you can't. But when you are in a relationship with someone that is challenging, someone that likes to push your buttons, one of the things that we tend to do is we visualize everything we're going to say. Yes, with the neck roll. Everything we're going to say, all the ways we're going to get them back, we're going to imagine the barbs they're going to throw and we're going to fling it right back to them. And we are like a wordsmith. Oh, our game is so strong. You have to stop that. It has to be an active thought process to stop that, because you are training yourself to look for that conflict. You need to train yourself to look for opportunities where it will go well. So if you know that you have to have a conversation with someone, instead of thinking of really smart retorts, begin to visualize how well that conversation is actually going to go. And it's going to go better than you think it will. Now, stuff might hit the fan. You can't control the other person. But when you're preparing for something good to happen, it most likely will. And you are not geared up and worked up internally for a fight, you will escalate because you're already anticipating it. So either way, if you visualize it going well, whether it goes well or the other person freaks out, you're going to be in a better position because you're going to automatically be calmer. You're automatically going to be calmer. So, here's, the regular things. Actively listen, which is really hard in a conflict. I like to tell people to take notes, which is really easy if you're in a meeting or a mediation. But if you are on the sidewalk having this conversation, you probably don't have a notepad there. And if you pull out your phone, it's going to be like, now you're just texting and you're not even listening to me. So do your best to active listen. I like when people take notes because I like to take notes in the midst of a conflict so that I don't forget so I don't forget my words, especially if somebody's really verbose and then they have like this word salad and you're like, what the F is actually going on? What are you talking about? That's intentional. They're doing that to confuse you. They are doing that to confuse you. So if that's the situation, do your best to redirect. You're going to stay calm, but we're talking about the kids right now, so let's stay focused on that. Oh, okay. Thank you for bringing up all those other points, but Let's return to the issue of the kids. Whatever it is you're talking about. Let's talk about your performance at work. Let's talk about this X, Y, and Z. You want to bring your focus back so that the word salad doesn't trip you up. If you can maintain your calm, conflicts will begin to diffuse. It will be better for your children. It'll be better for you, better health, obviously. You can't control that other person. You can't control that work environment. You should be the thermostat in the room. You should be setting that temperature. You should not be the thermometer that's just taking note of what the temperature in the room is. When you maintain your calm, when you don't take the bait, when you don't respond to that conflict, when you don't mirror their negative behaviors, you become the thermostat. You decide what the temperature is going to be like in that room, and they're going to be the thermometer, and they're just going to be reading the temperature. You're going to influence everyone around you, and you are going to have more peace because you're actually going to be one in control. Now, listen to me when I tell you this. This is not easy. You can't watch this video and go out and immediately do this. You've got to practice. If you're gearing up for a conversation that you know is going to be high conflict, then practice with someone, literally. Get a friend, get a therapist, get a conflict coach to practice with so that you can begin to learn how to stay calm. You're going to do better than you think. It's not going to be perfect the first time, and that is okay. You've got to look at it and go, what did I do well? Great. What did I not do well? Oh, crap. Oh, well. Right, we just keep going. We keep going. When you are faced with conflict, stay calm. That is very challenging to do, but you can do it. Listen to what they say. Don't take their bait. Try to continue to breathe. When they throw barbs at you and insult you, don't respond. Don't respond. Do some discreet tapping to help center you, to help calm you down. You do not have to respond to their anxiety, to their accusations. You can take a moment and respond later. Stay calm. You are in control. This is not easy, but it is not impossible either. And I know you can do it. Let me know how it goes.